You know, this finding purpose should get serious. Be ready to die behind it. You know, I like to think that I'm not a jealous person, as much as I used to be growing up, at least in these years. There's not a whole lot that I think I can be jealous of people for. I love Envy Adams, hello again, friend of, what I'm saying? I love Envy Adams, but I I don't envy the many. There's not a lot here that I be envying, you know what I'm saying? Except for one thing that I see that I get this powerful, envy from Inside Out. I get green with envy, bro. I get mad. I get upset, right? And it would be that I am jealous of those who, seem to be able to have a confident face and progress towards something, and like try and maybe not have a purpose, but like they know what to do, right? Or they seem to at least kind of know, they pretend to know what to do outwardly. That's more than enough. I know you fellas don't know what you guys are going to do in life. That's fair. I think everyone doesn't know with 100% certainty, but I think people who can at least like sort of give off the vibe that they do, I'm jealous of y'all because I honestly wake up every day and not even know like why I'm even here. Like what's the point? What am I doing with my life? That's like the scariest thing. Like what is purpose? It's just a pretty word to me, you know what I'm saying? And just that confidence or like pretend confidence is enough for me to be like, you lucky bastard, Um, but like beyond that, there's this quote that I like. I'm sure you've all heard it before, and it goes something like, you know, sacrifice yourself for your dreams, or else your dreams will become the sacrifice. I find that quote very profound, but it's very simple in execution, but like heavy meaning. There's a lot of Chinese proverbs like that, I'm assuming. Like you say that sort of shit all the time, and people will be like, whoa, that's deep. Yes, it is. See, but like with all the things that I love in life, being like the negative Nancy and like contrarian that like I want to be, it's like I gotta find an issue with it. There's always gotta be a problem, and my problem with this quote isn't really the quote itself. It's like more with me right now. See, I think it's very like simple to understand. To like you sacrifice your dreams, if you want to live a life without them, but you can sacrifice yourself to get your dreams. It's pretty simple. But the thing is, I be sleeping on these fellows, bro. I be sleeping during lectures, be sleeping through all that shit. I love snoozing on you fellas, bro. But as much as I be sleeping, I don't really be dreaming. I don't have any dreams. I love Griffith, right? But I have no dreams. There's nothing in the boundless horizon of the future of my life that I can look at myself and say, yeah, I'm going to sacrifice myself for this. As of right now, every passing day is just, sacrificing a day of my lifespan for what? Nothing. I know I say I sleep a lot, but I also try and stay up a lot, to sort of extend the amount of time that I have to artificially sort of tell myself, to lie to myself that, like, there is time to figure stuff out. Because there is, obviously. People are going to be like, oh, you have all the time in the world. I agree. But every passing moment where I'm not, fulfilling something, it hurts. Like it's a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? I like to think of life as a canvas, like a blank canvas if you're an artist, or like a super flat world. For my Minecrafters out there. And with this blank canvas, Lord knows I'm not an artist. Hell, I don't know how to build really any cool thing in Minecraft. But Lord knows, we will have dreams, and dreams will be, the color palette that we'll use to paint on this canvas, or the blocks we choose to build with, right? And our goal is that eventually we will all paint something on that canvas, right? And who cares what other people think about your painting or your building, whatever? Fuck them, really. What matters to you is that you've taken what you're following or what you want to do and put it on this blank canvas, and you're proud of it. You took in that boundless, horizon that I mentioned before, and you use it as a way to express your boundless creativity, carve an identity, and hopefully find a purpose. That's beautiful for everyone, you know what I'm saying? More power to y'all. But, there's this thing for me where it's like, I must be my goat, Shiki Ryogi, because, kara no kyokai. My boundary is a boundary of emptiness. Infinite void of nothing. It's not a world of light, a world of dark. It's neither. It's a world of gray. It's not good or evil, or like I already said, it's not light or dark. It's not even really happy or sad. Like when I think, of the world of tomorrow and forevermore, I don't see anything. It's a nothing. It's empty. And I think nothing in its own right is kind of beautiful. A world that's like devoid of any real substance, of any real color. I think that's beautiful in its own way. But it can be devoid of all these things, and I can find it beautiful. But I think we can all say it is devoid of meaning. You can say it's not light or dark, it's not good or bad, it's not this or that. But I guess you can't say it's not meaningful, because it isn't. It's pretty meaningless. There's really nothing there. It's just nothing at all. And that's where I kind of sit right now, and this is why this quote kind of troubles me, is because I live a world without dreams, birthed by sleep. No aqua, you know what I'm saying? Purpose and passion are cool song names for KH2, but they're words that ultimately ring hollow to me. So I don't really know what they mean, right? Because I don't really know what happens next, and it's a cold feeling. I know I said it's not good or bad or happy or sad, but it's cold. It's cold to feel like you're stagnating, like you have nothing to really aim towards. You live to live. You exist to exist. But that's not meaning. Is that meaningful? I think it's beautiful, but I don't know if it's meaningful. That was low-key a downer ass thing to say, right? It's not really my intention to be depressing and stuff. Personally, I'm not even overly sad. I did say it was cold, but this purpose searching shit really do get serious, and you have no guidance while doing this, not gonna lie. Or, well, I appreciate people who do give kind words and, I'll never decline kind words, but I think it's a very powerful thing you still have to let it kind of pick at yourself, right? You kind of have to do it yourself, but hey, whatever happens, right? You lose sight of the present when your eyes are only focused on an uncertain future and a rose-tinted past, So I will be unbreakable under the heavens. That was a good take. I think that was a good take.